here, and you see he's on pretty good behavior, given all this action going on. This is my dog Frisco as well. This is the older Frisco's, a Belgian Malinois. We have Tyson here, who's a Pit Bull Rottweiler mix. We have Lobo, which is owned by Cindy, who has a German Shepherd. And we have my buddy Omar here, who is another Belgian Malinois. So we want to just show off is what we do with the dogs. What we specialize in is socialization and behavior modification. My background is training protection dogs. You know, if you have a shop, you know, have expensive tools, expensive stuff in there, you want to make sure none of your hot rods are damaged, then you need to have a good dog in there, because security systems and the law enforcement are cutting down on the budgets, and you're not going to have what you thought you had. So, you know, we always want a good, secure protection dog for our families, as well as a well-obedient, well-trained companion. So I just wanted to show off a little bit what we do. Basically what we do is we focus on, you know, advanced training, advanced obedience. Any dogs that have a lot of socialization problems, we fix the pit bulls that are going to be put down because they just need a little reality check and a little self-control and a little discipline, as well as some motivation. So what we do is we work the dog's motivation, whatever drives the dog, whether it's a toy, or you know, them wanting to bite on something, or a ball, or treats. You know, we use it all. And then we also make sure that they know that there's, you know, the downside. So you speed too fast, you get a ticket. You know, you kill someone, you go to jail. It's the same way. So the dog has to know that there's an upside and a downside. We have a balanced approach to training, and it works. Okay? So I just want to go give you guys a little quick demonstration about our obedience, and then we'll get straight up into the bite work and get some good entertainment up in here. What y'all think about that? All right, so I'm going to start off with a little Frisco chops. So the foundation of our method is we start on an elevated platform. Okay? We teach the dog that is his one place, and no other place. The ground is not his place. That place right there is his place. I'll show you right now. Hi, Chris. So Frizz knows the climb. Sit. Good. Down. Good. Good boy, Frizz. So from here, we can leave the dog on the down. We'll throw balls, we'll throw toys, we'll throw every distraction you can imagine, and we desensitize the dog to everything so nothing bothers. This is a young pup, and usually you don't see 5 months just sitting there calm and collective like this with all these distractions, all these people. So we start with this. We teach the dog to climb, we teach the dog to sit, to down, to stand, all on the box. Then we move into recalling, and we move into loose leash walking to off leash walking. So it all starts right here on the box. You guys want to come check us out? We have a booth back there, right in the back. We got the banner up there, my team in there. Everyone's real nice and friendly. Come on now, come check us out. But Scotty's going to be taking this dog all the way, front to back. So we're starting with the obedience, and then we're going to be moving on to the protection. We've been working on building a lot of drive for the toy and a lot of prey drive. Once the dog gets to a certain age, we start introducing defense and adversarial work where the dog understands friend from foe. So that's the key, is the dog has to be very black and white, very clear about what the direction is. What we have is a very clear communication method where the dog knows who's in charge, but also knows that you are a fair but firm pack leader. And that's the key. You know, it's not dominance, and it's not letting the dog punk you around. It's letting the dog know that, hey, I'm in control, I pay the bills, I have the roof on the head, I supply the food, you're going to respect. At the same time, you get paid well for it through all the fun stuff that we do. So give it up for Frisco Chops. So I give him a break. And he doesn't get off until it's a break. You know? Okay, good. So I'm going to go ahead, we're going to jump straight into some bite work, because I just feel like getting, you know, this is what I do. I mean, this is what I live for right here. So I'm going to go ahead and, will you use this little area right here? We'll sit in the dogs. And I'll work right here, don't worry. If you have small children, just back them up just a little bit, just in case there's dogs flying around, swinging, and all that kind of stuff. But don't worry, no one's at risk at all to be bit, because these dogs are under control no matter what. Okay.
Trying to figure it out.
Okay, anybody who has a dog, their dogs are going to get excited. So what you want to do is make sure you have your dog secure, make sure they don't slip out of their collars, and jump in the mix. You can check us out, CaliK9.com. We're on Facebook. I don't use Twitter too much, but we're on there too. And you'll see 104 YouTube videos that we have really nice production. We have a reality show that we made just to show you how we do it. You know, it's not boring, it's not corny. We have a good time at training, and we're around good people just like yourself. So we'd love to have you. Enjoy the show. What we got is a controlled bark right there. That's called a holding bark. The dog get a little savage. So that's a controlled bark. So for a lot of people who have dogs that don't necessarily want to bite, you can just turn your dog on to an aggressive state and then shut him back down to a sweet little puppy. So that's what Frisco is, a sweet little puppy, until you make him mad. So let me show you some more about that, about Frisco. Give it up for Frisco. So, this is my demo dog, so I teach my dog to do this, just in case I can have to be a one-man army, so like I am sometimes. But most of the time I have my team where I'm built, we got a bunch of dogs. So after he bit me, he goes into what we call an open field guard. So he's told to let go, then he barks until I make another move. Then he engages. So get up for Chris, we'll work on another dog.
Ready for the next.
Next dog we have Max, another Belgian Malinois. So this one, we're going to send Max from way back there. So you see, when I sit around begging the dog to not bite, I'm going to tell him, hey, enough is enough. Go ahead and take him all the way down there. So as you notice, no leash. And if you notice something on their neck, it's a remote collar. Why? Because you can choke chain and pinch collar and all this stuff, but like you're not using a remote in protection training. It's like using the internet, no Google. It's a good tool to have. So we understand we teach the dog the behavior, and dogs continuously test pack structure from their genetic makeup and their disposition and temperament. So you have to understand that you need a means of correction. And if you're off leash, your dog's 100 feet away from you, you still need to have control. Otherwise, you have liability on your hands. And that's the key, is we try to eliminate liability from having dogs. Max in action. And what Max needs to know is that, hey, you can bite. We give you the outlet. To deny a dog that bites is to deny that we like to drink beer, do things like that. You know, it's like, you gotta realize that this is what dogs do. So what we do is we teach them how to control it. All right, that's good for him. Just to touch on the stick. If someone's running up in your house to come get your lady or your man or whatever you got going on at home, you need the dog to be able to deal with the pressure and the stress of someone coming over the top. So we don't specialize in hitting dogs, but this is part of the work because the dog has to be desensitized so it doesn't back off. Okay? So that's just a quick explanation.
Sorry, it's on my Facebook.
So as you see, controlled bark, okay, controlled bark. And that's the key, is you want him to be able to just bark, 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 no big deal, and then he walks off, no problem. Now we let him get his fix and let him go ahead and get a bite. His name's not Tyson for no reason. He packs a punch. Believe it.
No, you'll call him off. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Now send him all the way closer. Then call him off. Hike. Yeah, there we go.
So we call that a call off. Say it's the wrong guy, or maybe he gave you back your car parts. I mean, hey, he may not want any trouble, so, you know, good tool to have.